What's up troopers, my name is Neon and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be helping you guys with the best loadout in Battlefield 2042 with that best attachments, and oh boy, we got some good weapons to show you. So before we get into the video troopers, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, would really appreciate it, and of course leave a like. Okay troopers, let's start it off. This is the first one. This is the PB29. The sights I'm rocking is these two right here, but what is really good about this weapon is actually the wrap suppressor. The wrap suppressor just makes this weapon so much more better when it comes to stealthy, and it's extremely good. But if you want to go loud and proud, then you can go with this one here with the vertical recoil control. This is really good. The champion muzzle brake is extremely good, and I feel like everyone should be using it. When it comes to your magazine count, it needs to be the standard issue, and then of course the subsonic, and then the high powered. But really, just these two here is your extreme choice. Like literally, this gun is extremely good. You know, you can just be stealthy all you want with this weapon, and if you want to switch it out and just be loud, there you go. And look, this weapon performs way more nice as well. Extremely good when it comes to recoil. The next one is the SFAR. This is really a good weapon because it has an aid launcher. A weapon like this, I feel like it should only be a close quarter combat weapon. Yes, I know it is assault rifle, but this gun is so deadly when it comes to medium range and close range. It's just so good. So I always like going for these two sights here. It's really up to you what other sight you want to go for. You can go for something a little bit longer. That's why I'm doing the 1.5 with the 3 times. I feel like I can just adjust it between the two. The only one thing I'm actually using just on this side is just the champion muzzle brake, because that helps me out with better recoil control. And then when it comes to my nade launchers, I have these 3 right here. When it comes to the magazines, I had to be using the high power drum mag, gives you 41 rounds, and then this one here, the standard issue, is going to help you out with your recoil control, reload speed, and rate of fire. Really, it makes a huge difference. So here it is with the standard issue. And if I want to switch it to this one right here, to the drum mag, you see how much more slower it is. So sometimes it's really nice to go with the standard issue. And your last one, I would suggest you should be using a high powered. The next one, the MTAR. This weapon has a really fast rate of fire. What's so good about the MTAR is it actually has a really good rate of fire of 900. I go with this 2 normal sights what I always go for. What's so good about this weapon is what I like the most is actually just being more stealthy with it. I feel like it's more of like an SMG than anything, because I perform it just like the PB29 when I'm only using just the wrap suppressor. Sometimes I do go with the default muzzle, but really the wrap suppressor is just my go-to. But when it comes to grips though, I had to be using the LWG grip, extremely important. When it comes to magazine count, I need to be going with the standard issue extended, and now of course my regular standard issue. This weapon here is the LCMG. You can never go wrong with an LMG, I tell you that for sure. In my LMG class, this is the setup I'm going with. I'm going with these 2 sights right here with a thermal sight, and then I actually be using this one right here, the 1.5 3 times. It's extremely good. I like that hybrid. What's so good about it is the shortened barrel is going to increase that rate of fire, and then sometimes you need to be using the tactical compensator, what is really good because it's going to help you out with your accuracy. Like literally, look at the difference, right? So we're going to go with this one here. Lovely accuracy, really good accuracy, okay? And then you can switch it to this one. Now super fast. I love using the LWG grip, really important. And then I actually use the close combat when it comes to my magazine count, because that actually gives you that good recoil control, rate of fire, and that's so good because that's the thing, you're already using the shortened barrel anyway, so the fact that you're increasing it by the close combat, increasing that rate of fire by twice is really good. And I use my high power as my second one because it's really good when it comes to damage, and then I just use the standard issue extended as my last. I also had to mention the RPD-31. What's good about this weapon is basically it's pretty much the same weapon as you just seen before. The reason why I said it's basically the same weapon before is, well, look at it. It's pretty much the same class setup. The only thing is I just mess about with different sights, but it really is the same one. Like the shortened barrel, the tactical compensator, the LWG grip, and then it comes to my standard issue, high powered extended, and then high powered is pretty much the exact same. Yeah, troopers, if you haven't tried this weapon out, then I highly recommend you should. It's exactly the same loadout as the previous one you just seen before. This one I'm so excited to show you guys. This is the M39 EMR. Best DMR in the game. It really is. Like, look at the damage it can deal, right? Ready? Look at this. I'm going to hit this guy in the head. 2-shot headshot. 2-shot headshot. See, look at that, man. What a beast of a weapon. Look, upper torso. 2-shot. Look at that. 2-shot from there. The sights I go for is the regular sight. Then I go for this one right here. This is the XDR Holo. And then I go for the thermal sight. This is the 2.5. There's one thing I always use with this weapon, and that is the WARHAWK compressor. And reason why is because you need recoil control with this weapon. The better the recoil control is, the better the weapon will perform. I like using the laser sight because you never know what situations you're going to be in, and sometimes you might need a hip fire. But what's so good about this DMR is it actually offers up to 28 bullets. 28 bullets is extremely good, and I suggest everyone should be using it. So yeah, troopers, if you haven't used this weapon, then I suggest you should. This is the M39 EMR. There's another weapon what is extremely close, and that is the BSV-M. So that's in select fire. This is in automatic. Pretty nice, right? And what makes that so good is I'm actually using the high-powered rounds. I could also use the subsonic to make it an automatic fully. I can also slow down the rate of fire if I just use the standard muzzle. But we're not here for that. We're using this one right here, the shortened suppressor, where it's really good, it increases that recoil control. This is the class that I'm using. I'm using this sight right here. I go with the thermal sometimes, but not all the time. And I'm using the shortened suppressor, where it's really good because that's what I told you before. It increases the rate of fire. But if you want to slow it down, I just use the standard one right here. You need to be using the MGL laser sight. Pretty good. Gives you that better hip fire accuracy and better recoil control. Magazine counts, the high powered extended, then the subsonic close combat, and the standard high powered. And to finish it off, giving you a weapon where it's just so powerful when it comes to all shotguns, and that is the 12 auto. Top little secret for you, if you actually go select fire, you can shoot with this weapon 10 times faster. See, there's even an audio delay. Really up to you what sights you want to go for. It doesn't really have any fast zoom levels, so I just go for just the regular 2 as I always do. And I had to be going for that shorter than the barrel. Come on guys, you know, rate of fire increase, how can you not complain about that? MGL, laser sight, extremely good. Drum mag, and I go for the bug shot, and it has to be the slug shells. But really, it's just the drum mag is all you need to be using. Look at this, just go around, hit fire people, absolutely dominate. You don't even need to aim with this gun. That's how crazy it is. Okay, troopers, that is the best weapons in Battlefield 2042 currently right now. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, be a part of Pink Army, and I'll see you troopers on the battlefield. Oh, this is also the setup for the Deagle. Enjoy!